Hi, how are you? I hope you're well. I have to be quiet because Natalie's sleeping at the moment. I don't know if I might need to turn the music down more. Hold on. Natalie is sleeping at the moment. Gage, are you streaming while wife is asleep? Hey. I left the house for a bit. She was sleeping when I got back. It's been a couple hours. But she's still sleeping. Not much I can do about that. I don't want to wake her. Gage, are you text-to-speeching while your wife is asleep? Well, a little bit. Anyways, hi. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. It's Gage. This seems unsustainable, lol. Yeah. Maybe. Hello and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. It's Gage. That's a shark. Hi. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hello? Hi, hon. How you doing? Okay, I'm streaming at the moment, but I'll come over real quick. Everyone say hi to Natalie. Natalie, say hi, stream. Natalie says hi. If you wake her up, just play mobile. Be right back. Almost ready, guys. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Oh, I need to reset my entire body structure here. Hold on. Okay. But yes, hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. Hi, how are you? We're doing Darksiders 2 today. You know... Oh, is she going back to sleep? She's resting still, yeah. She'll be okay, don't worry. She's got her podcast plan. So,
There's a lot of stuff I've been meaning to watch, you know? There's a lot of stuff I still need to watch. I've been wanting to watch the new Daredevil series. I've been wanting to rewatch the Star Wars movies. I need to check out season 2 of Castlevania Nocturne. I'm pretty sure the new Devil May Cry series just came out. There's so much that I've been meaning to check out and get caught up on. But no, today I decided to watch the Minecraft movie. The alpha version. Yes, the work print that got accidentally sent to some theaters. Oh God. Okay. So let's talk about this. Let's knock back our energy drinks and let's talk about it. The Minecraft movie sucks. The Minecraft movie is fucking bad. It is... It's soulless. It is insincere. It's basically just like a worse version of the Lego movie. There's no meaningful, like, emotional arc, or character arcs, really, that feel... There's no emotional beats that feel earned. And just so many of the jokes are just painfully unfunny. I will say there were a handful of bits in the movie that did manage to get a chuckle out of me, including, I'm just going to go ahead and spoil this for you, the credits song being DJ Got Us Fallen in Love by Usher, which within the context of Minecraft is probably most famously known for being the song that Revenge, the Creeper Aw Man song, parodied. Have you ever heard Creeper Aw Man? So we back in the mines, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to... Yeah, they got DJ Got Us Fallen in Love by Usher for the credits song, which, I mean, that's a parody. Yes! Oh, come on. Really? But yeah, no, they got that song playing during the credits, which, I mean, like, at the very least shows that somebody kind of, like, knew what they're doing. It's not quite... we literally got the song by the Living Tombstone for the credits of Five Nights at Freddy's, but, you know, I don't listen to Usher. Fair enough, I suppose. And it sounds like a you problem. There were a couple other pretty funny bits that are all, like, end of movie stuff. A villager gets hit by a real-ass car, falls in love with the principal. Their love transcends the boundaries of language. He learns to speak English while she learns to talk like a villager. And then he says, "Ever since I met you yesterday, I've been wanting to ask you to marry me." And it's genuinely a funny bit because this has been like a weird subplot that's been running through the movie for like the last hour. Jack Black sings, and it's like, I feel like that used to be something that I could get excited about. But, like, I feel like he's just kind of, like, fallen so far as, like, a performer at this point and as, like, an actor in terms of just, like, the degree to which I'm excited to see him in literally any role. Like, and I gotta be honest, I do think it started with the Super Mario Brothers movie. Like, the idea of him playing Bowser at the time was very exciting, and, like, you know, I can't say that I didn't enjoy his turn in the role. But at the same time, I'm gonna be honest, Peaches as a song kind of sucked. And I'm tired of people pretending it didn't. Like, it's just, it's not, it was definitely, like, God, what was it? they were saying that they never intended for Jack Black to sing in that movie, and you can really tell, because if they had intended for Jack Black to sing in that movie as Bowser, they might have actually put some fucking effort into that song. And then from there, it's just, you know, we go from Bowser to fucking Claptrap and Borderlands, and like, that's just barf. Although, maybe it was the other way around, considering how long Borderlands was in development. But then they intended for him to sing in Minecraft. Oh yeah, like, they build jokes around him. I say jokes. But, like, they're not funny, is the thing. Like, the bit is like, oh, Minecraft Steve is singing now. And the songs aren't funny. And I feel weird for not being excited about Jack Black singing, but I guess that's just kind of where we are now as a society. I should probably get started. I need to put the game disc in the fucking Xbox. Hold on. I thought it was meant to be kind of done on purpose. Peach is at it. Like, that feels like an excuse to, like, push that kind of narrative. Just like, oh, it's supposed to be not a good song intentionally, but at the same time, it's just like, you're getting Jack Black to sing a song for your movie. Like, you can try, like, the songs that he sings in Minecraft seem like they have, like, effort put into them, at the very least. They're just not good. Whereas Peaches is just, like, also, hold up. It's also not good, but, like, has considerably less effort put into it. Mario movie, but lazier and more corporate. Like, I don't know if I would say... Oh, well, yeah, actually. There's something else that's very telling here. Gage, there are some bad movies that you're so excited to tell us how awful they are. I know, like, for fuck's sake, Doolittle had heart. Or at the very least, more heart than this. I forgot to unmute the game, sorry. You do not sound excited. I did. The most exciting part of this was the fact that it was a... Doolittle also had Dragonfly Mpreg. Yes. The most exciting part of this is that it was a work print, which... You know, I'm always down to check out a work print. Like, I fondly remember back in, like, 2009... being in college and downloading the leaked unfinished work print of X-Men Origins Wolverine and watching that with all, like, its previs special effects. Would Minecraft movie be better or worse with Jack Black and Preg? Better, probably. Because at the very least, like, it would feel like somebody had, like, an idea. They just made, like I said, they just made worse Lego Movie, honestly. Jack Black Mpreg would feel like somebody had, like, an original thought, you know? Remember when worse Lego Movie was like... I never saw Lego Movie 2, personally. I have to at some point. I also need to see Lego Ninjago. Because thus far, my only exposure to the Lego Movie franchise have been Lego Movie 1 and the Lego Batman movie. Which, realistically speaking, maybe I'm better off, but also, like... it feels incomplete. God, what else is there to fucking say? Like I said, I was excited that it was a work print because, like, it's always really interesting to see a movie when it is at its most raw form, honestly. Like I said, I really enjoyed, like, it... Part of the fun for the X-Men Origins Wolverine work print was then going to actually see the movie itself and seeing how everything was different. I think with the Lego Minecraft movie, good lord, that might actually be better. With the Minecraft movie, or a Minecraft movie. I think it was in part kind of interesting to see what was and wasn't visual SFX. It was kind of nice to see exactly what in that movie was practical. Like certain sets, costumes. Villagers are from the neck down, practical effects, and the heads are the only things that are CG, which led to a very funny shot towards the end of the movie, where it's just like it's after the big battle, and everybody's walking back to the portal home, and you've got our five human characters being trailed by like a crowd of villagers, but because the special effects haven't been finished, it's just like a bunch of like villager bodies with like tiny human heads poking out of the top of them. It's very funny. I'm trying to finish this hot pocket before I continue. Oh no. Okay, so like the other Mario movie, the better Mario movie? Yeah. The Mario movie for perverts. Excuse me. Like, it's hard to say, like, I guess part is just, it's rare that I'll watch a bad movie and I'll immediately feel afterwards like there was probably a better use of my time than this. Like I said, there's been stuff that I have needed to catch up on recently, or that I've wanted to watch. And just a lot of times it's a matter of just like finding the time to do it, just like finding the commitment to do it. And like the Minecraft movie was something that I sat down and committed to watching. And there's a part of me that almost wishes I hadn't. Because it's just like, there's other things I could have watched in that time. You know? There is an upside gauge. What's that? I will say I am kind of glad that I watched the work print version, because like I'm trying to like visualize the uncanny valley-esque nature of some of those characters in my mind's eye, and it's terrifying to me. Well, you did spend the time to watch the movie. You did not spend the money to watch it. Well, legally speaking, I cannot disclose the nature of that. Anyway. We have to go to hell. We go through the portal and it's a screening of the Minecraft movie. No, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty bad. It couldn't break me. Like, I was bored at points, but like, it didn't break me. And I take pride in that. You were already in hell. I think this might be the worst role that I've ever seen Jason Momoa in, honestly. And like, I watched his Conan movie.
Welcome to Shadow's Edge, horseman. Now, go as the crow flies, or your brother is lost.
This place looks familiar.
As well it should. This is the dark reflection of the Crystal Spire, A realm where demons, rather than angels, keep watch. But corruption turned their gaze inward. And
Not
what
their
they
gaze.
saw there destroyed them.
What of the key?
It remains within, bound by a powerful master.
Question, is Minecraft worth a hate watch or a drunk watch? Okay, so as somebody who does not imbibe, I cannot say for sure whether it's worth a drunk watch or not. I feel like getting together with people to shit talk it would be a lot of fun. I watched it on my own between calls at work. I was just typing that. So, a hate watch maybe. Like when an official version of it comes out, like when the official release comes out, I will probably feel a lot more comfortable live blogging it. The sober version of a drunk watch is me and my friends don't give a shit. What did I miss? Last thing I saw was that what's his name? Traitors the Angle betrayed us. Yeah, we kicked his ass. And now we're here. You didn't miss much. Oh, we did Argyl's Tomb. That was a whole DLC thing, so it wasn't like part of the main story, so you don't have to worry about like... That was like a good chunk of the end of that particular stream. That was a huge chunk of that stream, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Because I think what it was is that we had done like the last chunk of the dungeon, did the boss fight with the angel, and then it was just like, oh, you unlocked Argyl's Tomb, and it's just like, oh, well, shit, let's go do Argyl's Tomb. Argyl's Tum. Argyl's Tum Tum. You're just like, hey, Argyl. Inflates you, making you big and round. Look at the death page. Ugh. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Daddy has an idea. Argyl's Tim's. Big and round Argyl. Got it. Yeah, you got the gist of it. Fuck is this? Relic of Kagoth. An extremely rare relic, each held by one of the high warlords of the Kagoth dynasty. So it's time to Ostagoth for a large reward. And there's a funny little chest here. Ooh, crow sides. Shrouded in mystery, much like the Dark Fortress itself, these sides emit a dark presence capable of draining the energy of those it strikes and transferring it to the wielder. So like health steal. Interesting. Hold on, let me... Same amount of damage as what I have right now. Health steal, wrath steal, health on crit, wrath per kill, fire damage. I don't know if that's worth it, would be the only thing. Ostagoth?
Welcome to the Dark Kingdom, horseman.
If you're following me,
Nothing of the sort.
Indeed, I am stalking you. You're hot stuff.
Their coins, and you from their souls.
Oh, excuse me.
Are we so different?
I'm looking for a key.
But of course,
Do you want to hook up?
Samael keeps many wonders.
Yo,
in the vaults
Samael, it's our boy
beneath
Sammy.
Stone. I have come to trade for what few he would part with. But I fear not all is well in the Red Court. Samael would never let his realm slide so far into nothingness. Beware of what you find on Samael's throne, and whom. Rumors are all that escape the vortex of a mad Queen Lilith who
Lilith.
still clings to rule.
Lilith. Why am I not surprised?
Samael.
Samael was there when I fought the Nephilim.
No doubt watching with great interest. The demon Samael plays a game of his own devising, and we are his pawns.
I've heard of this place. The Black Stone.
Yes, the throne of Samael, the Blood Prince, the Red Wanderer. He has many names, yet one home.
That place.
Not much left.
This is a pretty nice house, honestly.
Corruption devours the Black Stone, as it has countless worlds, as it will the Forge Lands, the Undead Plains, even Earth.
That is corruption. What does it seek?
The end of existence itself. And in its place, nothingness.
And how do we fight that?
We don't. Your precious balance only serves to stay its hand. But what do I know? I am but a simple merchant.
I've heard this guy's voice before. I haven't.
Browse to your heart's content.
Okay, hold on. We got some of these. Ooh, okay. Got some of these. Got one of these. Oh, we got a skill point out of that.
Yes, I'll make good use of this.
So, you know what, before I get into that, let's, oh, I just earned some reward points. Sick. Let's upgrade our funny little ghouls. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a second branch here. Ooh. Yeah, I should probably do that. Ghouls draw aggro. So I feel like realms of like evil and darkness and hell are oftentimes real easy to, I guess not fuck up, but make kind of boring. Like, you know, just very like homogenized aesthetics for the most part. This isn't too bad. Like, you've got like the standard sort of like blasted scorched earth and like, you know, the big spikes with like the veins of red. It's you know, you've seen this sort of thing before, but like that building is pretty good. Like, it's always fun to see like such sort of like elegant architecture in an environment like hell. The giant dark sun constantly like swirling with trapped light and like sending out what I can only assume are, I'm guessing those are probably like fireballs just raining down from the above. The like tornadoes off in the distance, these big like cyclones. It's not bad. But you know, otherwise just like evil demon faces and lava. Crack my neck. Like, this is a lot of this is pretty standard. Like, you could see something like this in like Doom 3. And we have seen it in Doom 3. Because I've played Doom 3. Doom 3 is a lot of fun. I like Doom 3. Okay, it seems like we are officially inside a dungeon of some kind. Okay, that is critical path, it looks like. So what's over here? Oh. Fucked up bugs. That looks like a mechanic. Not like a car mechanic, like a gameplay mechanic. Like, that's going to be important later. Lilith is a name that comes up a lot in things that call upon sort of like biblical mythology. I don't know the full context of it personally, but generally she's like sort of like a mother of demons kind of character. I'm not very well read on my bibbles. Some kind of Blackstone dungeon. So if we've got any Bibble scholars in chat, if I could get that Lilith lore. She was like Tom's first wife or something. But she was very bad at the job or something like that. Get sliced, idiot. Nice.
Thanks for the warning. You can come out now, Lilith.
Ma'am?
Do you blame me for hiding? You are death. Where you ride, no one is safe. Not even your mother.
You are
Mommy?
not
Sorry. Oh my god,
mother.
who said that?
Did I not create Absalom from the mingled dust of angel and demon?
Lilith
And
breasted
from that
boobily.
first Nephilim, were not the rest formed? They were brothers to the horsemen. Yet when the riders slaughtered the Nephilim, only you showed remorse. Why did you not cast the amulet into the abyss, as the council ordered? Why spare their souls, if not to one day undo your sin?
My sin? This corruption was born in Absalom. It rises from him like a black tide, and you, Mother, must help me stop it. Where is the demon key?
In Samael's keeping. But he is gone now, and the key has vanished. Oh, don't worry, my child. Time, like sin, may be undone. With this, you can return to the past, to Samael's stronghold before his fall, and find the demon key.
Time mechanics.
I only ask that when you reach the Well of Souls, you will answer your heart and resurrect the Nephilim.
Cool back and forth time mechanics? Hell yeah. If I had... So, my goal in a lot of cases for getting art for Darksiders streams is that in the end, I wanted to get Acid Shark dressed as each of the horsemen, right? So for my first Darksiders 1 stream, I got art of Acid Shark dressed up as War. For the second one, I had him dressed up as Death. For the third one, I had him dressed up as Fury. And then for this replay plus Genesis, I've got him dressed up as Strife. But like, if I wasn't committed to that bit, I could definitely see Lilith's outfit as one I would put Acid Shark in. I should think about that, actually. Jot that one down. So Lilith is taking over Samael's house, which is probably good from like a game rating perspective, because who knows if this would have even been able to get away with an M rating if we instead visited her at her normal house, her fuck mound out in the fuck wastes.
Welcome back. I was growing lonely.
Bitch, I never left. Okay, let's talk to her though. Let's get some lore.
You still haven't told me where to find the key.
I share Samael's bed, not his secrets. If you want the key, you must speak with him yourself.
I don't believe Samael simply vanished.
Death, my love. You know so little about the infernal realms. There is a new order coming. Built upon the fall of man, every demon buys
Why her
for
pussy locked
power.
up?
If
Hi, sorry, I'm back
Samael
from
is
London. What are
missing,
you asking about from
he
Bibble
is not
Scholar?
the only
Lilith lore.
What brings you to Samael's kingdom?
I am drawn to raw power, and no demon in any realm can match that of Samael. He could have ruled over us all, but now he is gone. And that destiny once again falls to my children. Bring
Symbolism.
back the Nephilim, and all of creation will be yours.
But at what cost?
I didn't want my bottle to be wet free.
Promise you'll come back in one piece.
I just want to save my bottle. This seems like a very dangerous throne. Apocryphally, she was Adam's first wife, and I think she got kinky with an angel or didn't accept the punishment from Eden, and so while she's not always evil, it's the kind of thing where, like... Does this hurt me? Oh, that does hurt me. Ooh, 16 damage, 16 damage, 16 damage. Pop culture says she's the evil mother of demons. I mean, that's fine. I support playing with mythology like it was toys. As far as I know, she just went to raise the Nephilim. And wasn't the chosen wife.
Show me the way.
You were the chosen wife! You were meant to bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness! Okay, so we got, Phase Walker. So this was an upgrade to our portal gun. So rather than bring us from one spot to so rather than teleporting us from one place to another, teleport between eras. So now we're in the past. Boatman coin. Oh, hey, just like everyone's favorite sand ship in Skyward Sword. He seems mad at me. Go, my minions. Their design kind of slaps. Which design? Oh, my minions. Champion guy? It's not bad. Art design has always kind of been this series' biggest strong suit, admittedly. Hold on, I'm trying to... Ow. Oh, whoa. I'm in danger. Damn it. Okay. I like that they're Charizards. What? So, something that you might notice, that I don't know if this was like a later stage decision in terms of like character design or what, but ever since at least this game, any demon that has wings, you may notice that in their design the wings are upside down. Now, originally that was a thing only with Samael in the first game, because in the first game, Samael was kind of like the major, like, demon that you interacted with, and there really weren't any other sort of, like, high-ranking demons. But what's notable is that Vulgrim, who is the only other demon in that game that has wings, his wings are right side up, like an angel's wings would be. So Vulgrim's wings don't follow like the same conventions that demon wings would go on to share in like later games, which I think is really more of like an artifact, or a kind of artifact design more than anything. Now that we're getting like a lot more demon characters with like wings for their design, this is where they're starting to kind of like cement that as like a common demon feature, for just like anytime they have wings, they point upside down. I was wondering what there was going on with his back. Yummy Nephilim innards. Yeah, no, that's a character design thing. We'll see even more of that with Darksiders 3. I forget how much of it pops up in Genesis. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Take these. Oh, what? Really? Okay. Well. Okay, so So then we are full up on these things. So let's go ahead and drop something, I guess. Can I like sort these by any particular way, or do I just gotta? Roll. All right. So what the fuck did I just pick up? Show me. The possessed buckler. Well, let's start feeding stuff to it. Okay. Alright, is there anything that I need to worry about? No, not really. Okay. Let's go Wrath. No, let's do Inferno damage, actually. Upgrade. Now let's do Wrath per kill. Upgrade. Okay. Crit damage. Wrath per hit. And critical damage. It's still not as good as what we've got, unfortunately. 288. Yeah, like, look at that. That's embarrassing. It's not worth it. Oh, I can pick these back up, actually. Now that I've cleared up some space. Trying to remember. Hold on. How do I get to that? Whoa. Fuck. Oh, God. Where the hell did this guy come from? Anyway. I'm trying to remember here. Hold on. One second, I gotta go check. Okay. Yeah, it's just... There's a part of me that's still thinking about the Minecraft movie. Excuse me. Not the Minecraft movie. Because I guess we haven't... They weren't confident enough to call it the Minecraft movie. It's just a Minecraft movie. Like, its cardinal sin really is just kind of being boring. Like... How many times has it been recently where it's just like I've stopped a stream dead in its tracks to rant for like 30 to 50 minutes about a bad movie? Like, for God's sakes, I have more to say about X-Men Dark Phoenix. And I'm more willing to commit to talking about X-Men Dark Phoenix than I am about this fucking thing. It implies I want to make more Minecraft movies. Maybe if they keep making them, they'll actually make one that's good. over here. Oh, I'm so fucking smart. My brain is huge. I got the map! It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. Like, I guess that just comes down to it. Like, if I was... Like, if I gave more of a shit, I would be sitting here at, like, a pause screen, or just standing in the middle of an environment, regaling you with a plot overview of the entire film, talking about, like, how I feel about every single decision made, talk about, like, the characters, their rich inner lives, or lack thereof, and just otherwise, like, making sure that you know, hey, this is my full thoughts on the movie. And it's just like, you know, I am talking about it right now, but it's just like, it's an afterthought while I'm playing the game. Like, I don't need to be doing this right now, you know? Ugh, with this guy again. No, I actually have a pretty quick fighting style. Oh, unless I'm using, like, an axe or a hammer, I guess. Then it's a lot, then it is a slow death. But this is simply the nature of the play upon. Like, Dark Phoenix is a bad movie, and part of its badness is that it doesn't, like, have a whole lot of interesting things going on for it, and that makes me mad. But there's, like, there's a passion in that anger, you know? I'm passionate about how bad Dark Phoenix is, just because of, like, all of the decisions, all of the goodwill off previous movies that it spurns, even beyond what, you know, other movies in that series have spurned. Is Dark Phoenix the one after Apocalypse? In terms of, like, the main X-Men continuity, yeah. Or the main X-Men films, yes. It is the one that takes place after Apocalypse. Though between Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix there is, I believe, Logan and Deadpool 2. So in terms of the X-Men film franchise, it's got, like, 2 films between it and Apocalypse. What was I saying? But yeah, like, with Dark Phoenix, like, there's at the very least, like, I can find a degree of passion in talking about Dark Phoenix, just because of, like, how much came before it and how much goodwill it spurns, and, like, comparing it to, like, other bad movies in the X-Men franchise and how it differs. Like, I can take the time to do that. And then, like, with Doolittle, it's a collection of, like, baffling decisions and a lot of, like, why was this movie made? Who was this movie made for? That sort of thing. That leads to just kind of, like, interesting discussion, because it's just like, what in the goddamn are we doing here? Why is the fox drawn so cunty in the end credits? That sort of thing. With Minecraft, it's just boring, honestly. Like, I could probably just, like, give a quick summation of the plot without, like, needing to stop and, like, be like, okay, I need to stop and tell you about this one thing before we continue. Because just, like, the movie opens with, like, 20 minutes of Minecraft Steve explaining his backstory. Before we cut to Jason Momoa's character, who is like a washed-up like video game champion from like the 90s, the 80s and 90s, right? 55. And then we meet our other main characters, almost none of which I think. Okay, no, I do remember their names, or at least most of them. Jason Momoa's character's name's Garrett, and then, like, the two, like, the... Oh! I'm not sure what happened there. We get, like, our precocious high schooler whose name is Henry, and his sister who just got a job at the potato chip factory managing their social media because she promised she can get them over 75 followers. Her name's Natalie, which was a little weird for me. And Garrett's business is failing. He goes to a storage unit auction to try and find something that can like get him some cash money, and he bets on a storage unit that used to belong to Minecraft Steve, but no longer does because he fucking disappeared into Minecraft world for the last X amount of years. I don't fucking know. He sent his weird Minecraft dog back into the real world to hide some mystical item that was like a link between the overworld, as he calls it, and the human world. And not only did this mystical artifact end up in this storage unit, which was then auctioned to Jason Momoa's character, but Jason Momoa bought this thing because, like, he thought it had, like, a rare Atari console in it, and then it turned out that it didn't. And he got super pissed about this. Is this scarab immortal? This scarab's immortal. Why is this scarab immortal? What the fuck? I gotta get out of here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm not scared anymore. So Henry builds a jetpack at school, but bullies sabotage it, and it goes flying off, carrying a science class skeleton, and it crashes into the big potato chip mascot at the potato chip factory that Henry's sister works at. And, like, he's just like, I just cost my sister her job, but it's, like, never confirmed if that actually happens, and really, this doesn't actually go anywhere, because she doesn't go back to that job at the end of the movie. She creates, like, a self-defense class. It's a whole thing. So this doesn't really, and, like, he's kind of established as something of an inventor, but, like, the jetpack thing never really comes back, despite the fact that, like, you could go to, like, an opening weekend showing of the Minecraft movie and get a code for, like, an in-game jetpack. So he had met Garrett, Jason Momoa's character, earlier in the movie, and he doesn't want his sister to get mad at him, so he asks Garrett to pretend that he is his legal guardian, and he's gonna pay him $26 to do so. And then so Garrett comes to pick him up, and Henry's principal expresses his desire to fuck Garrett. It's weird. She's recently divorced, and she makes, like, okay, so his nickname is Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, or something like that, because he played a video game that had, like, an ability called the Garbage Toss, and he was so good at it that he got that nickname. I don't know if the principal understands that's where the nickname comes from, because she makes, like, innuendo relating to, like, garbage bags. And this is apparent, like Garrett's apparently into it, and he's just like, oh, whoever divorced you is an idiot, because I guess she just kind of gives off that like divorced woman energy. She falls in love with the this is the principal that falls in love with the villager at the end of the movie, by the way. Oh, I need to go into the past, don't I? Hold on. I just noticed this was back here. Yoink. Okay, what do we got? Alright, alright. Oh, fuck. Hold up. Maelstrom. Ooh, shit. You ain't kidding. Rattle them, boys! Boy, this really stuns my mail. Maelstrom. Anyways, so Garrett and Henry, they put the pieces of the legendary artifact that leads to Minecraft World together, and it leads them to the portal, deep in the mines. They're like the actual mine, like the actual real world mine. And Henry's sister and this woman who's got like 15 side hustles, but primarily is the one that got them set up with the house that they're currently renting. She's also there for some reason. Jesus, tell us how you really feel. What's this? Okay. Now. So they go to Minecraft World, the four of them, and they meet Minecraft Steve, but only after they are attacked by zombies and skeletons and creepers, and Henry shows a particular aptitude for creativity. After he builds like a cool wizard tower or something. And then Minecraft Steve shows up and he just kicks ass. Where am I going? Am I doing this the right way? Hold on. Oh boy. Oh, things are getting uh-oh, y'all. It's getting kind of hazy. Ah, shit. Damn it. Okay, I think I might be able to manage this. 1 second. Can we have a female strim? Yeah, her name's Charybdis. Cool, we get Skillet too. Oh, cool. It saved all my progress with that fight. I was worried that their health was going to reset. Oh, and he's gone. Okay. Okay, cool. Switch to gun. There we go. That's a little too high up for me to... Wait, though. Hold on, hold on. I see what we're doing here. So I just grab this, and I throw it to my bestie here. Then switch over. Aha! Eee, puzzle. Alright, cool. Anyway, so Minecraft Steve is doing all this at the behest of like an evil piglin sorceress whose name escapes me because it's really dumb. And I don't know, she wants to invade the overworld or something, and they do a bunch of shit. They have to, the crystal that the orb goes into gets broken, and they need to get another one, and a bunch of dumb bullshit happens. They get separated. They go to a woodland, a woodland mansion. And you can hear me, like, losing interest in this as I'm talking. Now, imagine watching that for an hour and a half. Okay, hold on. Okay. I think I see what I gotta do. Like, if just explaining this is exhausting for me, genuinely imagine watching it and experiencing it in real time. There's a death fake out with Jason Momoa's character that I'm just like watching and like, this is obviously going to be a death fake out, and then it turns out it's a death fake out. I'm just like, oh, how fucking surprising. But, like, it's all encoded in, like, all of this assumption that, like, you're emotionally invested in all of this, and it's so unearned. Like, if I had to compare it to something, there is a scene towards the end of the 2016 Suicide Squad where... God, it's two lines. There is a line from... I'm trying to kill this guy. Hold on. Man, it's exhausting to listen to this. There is a line from El Diablo where he's talking about, like, these are my people, this is my family, about the squad. And then there's a line from Harley where she's just like, you messed with my friends. And both of them are so emotionally unearned because I do not believe that this group of people has that particular kind of relationship with each other at this point in the film, despite the fact that it's been 2 fucking hours. And it's just like an entire movie of that. Like, they're trying to do like these like emotional character arcs of like, oh, this character learns to be less selfish, or God, I don't think like this character learns to value his own creativity. These two characters, I mean, they're here, I guess, you know? Like, they're fine. I wouldn't say they really have, like, a flaw to learn from. It's so... Like, we're just spinning our wheels here. Jack Black's bouncing all around, like, saying, like, the names of Minecraft things to get you excited. He's just like, slime cube. It's just like, fuck, man, that sure do be a slime cube, though. And it's just like, do you have, like, a joke, perhaps? Do you perhaps have, like, some kind of, like, point to any chicken jockey? God, came out of nowhere. It's like flint and steel. Just like, is there a point to any of this? Is there a point? What was that fucking thing that like Tommy Lee Jones reportedly said to Jim Carrey on the set of Batman Forever? I cannot abide your something something. Like, that's how I felt. And that feels like a terrible thing to think about Jack Black in the middle of a movie. It's so exhausting. I didn't even talk about the fact that, like, the villain has, like, an entire backstory told over, like, a 5-minute period where she wanted to become, like, a famous dancer, but the Nether doesn't value creativity. But who cares? She dies at the end of the movie. Who cares about whether she, like, actually learns to, like, fulfill her own creativity and maybe becomes a better person? But you know what? That's actually fine. Because her, like, death scene has, like, maybe one of the best bits in the movie. Like, one of the few that, like, actually made me laugh. So, like, it gets that at least. You get one bit. You get one good bit. It's not even one good bit. Like, there's like I said, there's a few bits in there that, like, I actually found kind of funny. Or, like, they got me, you know? I'm big enough to admit that. What's up, Bone Daddies and Mommies? Hello, Venom. Welcome. You have, at this point, mostly missed out on me talking about the Minecraft movie. And I didn't even need to, like, stop dead in my tracks for half an hour to really, like, explain anything about it. Because it's not interesting. It's an exhausting movie to experience. But yeah, it's just, like, at the end of the fucking day, like, the most interesting thing about the experience for me was the fact that I was watching the unfinished work print, and I got to see all, like, the... What the fuck is that? Hey, chat? I've never seen this before. Nomad's Gnome. A mysterious gnome statue left by Nomad. What the fuck do you mean there are 4 of these? What? Have I begun the challenge? You've been fucking gnomed? It's not a gnelf. It's not a gnoblin. It's a gnome. Oh, God. Okay, we're back in it. We've never been... We are so back. I've been draining my own life force to discuss the the Minecraft movie, but now we're getting energized because we've got gnome tech. I have no idea what those are. I've never seen those before. What a mysterious video game. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on a second. Oh god, where do I go? Okay, hold up.
Show me
Dust.
the way.
Dust, help, please. Okay, we're going this way. Okay.
It's time you find something.
What? Hold up. No, we're going this way? Oh no. Oh boy, am I lost? Am I lost? Rhythm Heaven voice. Armici, hold on. There we go. Oh, okay. Friend of the stream and housemate Ixao has advised me that the thing that Tommy Lee Jones said to Jim Carrey during the filming of Batman Forever was, "I do not condone your buffoonery," at a restaurant they independently went to after shooting. Okay. Kale has sent me an emote that I believe denotes despair, which is worth Minecraft or Chippendale. Minecraft, 100%. Chippendale, okay. Chippendale is at least interesting in that, like, there were the bones of a good movie there. Like, there were the bones of, like, a genuinely interesting follow-up to, like, Roger Rabbit in that movie.
Possible.
Like, if there were two things holding Chip and Dale back from, like, actually being pretty good, it's one, they didn't actually use proper 2D animation for the characters that are supposed to be fucking 2D animated, and two, the plot line, or the character arc, or the character, like, backstory of, like, Peter Pan in that movie is kind of insensitive, considering its parallels to what Disney did to, like, the actual real-world, rotoscope actor for Peter Pan. In that, once he grew up, they tossed him to the side, and I think he died alone and broke, basically. Like, that sucks. And that is a really weird thing to then, like, include in your movie, whether it was intentional or not. Okay, so then I came down here. That's not what I need to do. I went through this. Like, this is what I'm talking about, where it's just like, you know, there's movies where, like, they're bad, but I can find them interesting. Or I find, like, interesting things about them to discuss. Okay, it looks like this is actually where I need to go. But then there's, like, movies where it's bad and I'm just having the worst possible time. Uh-oh. Oh no, Sammy's Statch. Poor Sammy Statch. Not doing so good, it would seem. It's our buddy Sam. It's our good friend Samael. How you doing, big guy?
So, the Charred Council sends only one horseman, even to the past.
I think it's very interesting that he knows we're from the future.
This visit is unsanctioned. In fact, no one knows you're here.
Not so. Hand over the key, it can be our little secret.
Did we fight Sammy? I forgot. Oof, ouch.
Pitiful. Flawed castings from a perfect mold. Absalom was always stronger than the rest of you.
You'll find me strong enough, Samael.
Yes. You have overcome many obstacles to stand here before me.
Dog, why is your armor bolted
But
into your flesh?
sometimes the hero dies in the end.
Like, does that hurt?
Ask your brother.
Will you surrender the key, or must I take it?
Horseman, you already know the answer.
Alright. Huh. Okay. Oh.
Stay down, horseman.
Oh. I fell in the lobber. The fuck? Oh. Ouch. Oh. Damn. Okay, rude. Isn't he literally daddy since he bangs technically his mommy? I don't know if Lilith saying that she shares Samael's bed is code for she's fucking him. Or if it's just saying, like, she physically is sleeping in the same bed that Samael once had. Since she's, like, living in his house right now. Ow, ow, Like, it could really go either way. But something to actually keep in mind is that historically, I believe the Nephilim are fusions of angel and demon, or at the very least in Darksiders they are. So in the event that she is talking about like actually sleeping with Samael, he is at most their stepdad. I need help. I need help. I need help. What? This is actually kind of a tough fight. This is no place for a horse. Up, hold up.
Interesting. Perhaps you'll succeed after all.
I mean, she has that luck, and her pussy one does not need an unlocked pussy to drink deep in the boy.
Quite a show.
Oh, cool. Thanks for the key. New campaign, the Demon Lord Belial. Rumors have surfaced that perhaps the Third Kingdom has not been completely destroyed, and the remnants of humanity still yet survive. Seek out the truth and unearth the forgotten evil, the Demon Lord Belial. Access this content from the additional campaigns at the main menu. Okay, cool. So, do I leave? Are we done? Oh, ooh. Oh, cool. Give me this. Thanks, man. Okay. You spoke to Lilith, who explained Samael has a key in the past. Use a facewalker device to pass and retrieve the key. Okay, I've got it. Do I just... Where do I leave? Do I go back to Lilith? Clearly has the key. Well, no, the key for the lock is like hanging from the lock itself. It just seems like very poor security, quite frankly. I don't know. Maybe it's intended. Maybe Lilith just be like that. Do I just leave? Should I just go back to Lilith? I don't... I guess so. Return to Crowfather. Tree of Death. Maybe she doesn't need much vaginal security. We might actually be pretty much done, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's talk to Crowfather, see what he says.
I have the key, Crowfather.
Then at last you may enter the Well of Souls. But once undertaken,
Oh, yeah.
there is no returning on this path.
I've come this far, Crowfather. I'm not turning back.
Then be warned, Rider of Death. A dark presence guards the well, and the seeds of corruption writhe within.
Nasty.
Well is corrupted.
Yes, but not the nameless kind you have faced thus far. No. Corruption has chosen a champion, a voice to sound its clarion call.
Another stream, another talk of
I will
seed.
see this finished. Here and now.
Remember what you have learned.
Someone
Rider.
spilled their seed all over the Well of
Corruption is
Souls.
the end of all things,
And now it's corrupted.
even death.
Tree, the keys, the well. Why do I get the sense you are testing me?
You test yourself, old friend. For what you've done. For what you had to do. And now you face the ultimate test.
All that seed in the well, ripe for
Will
the
you bring
drinking.
death?
Ugh.
Or give life?
I guess both. Oh. Wait, is it just like fast tracking me at the end? Or oh. Okay, that seems a little overly dramatic. I like that one gets set up and then the other walks in. Like they're switching between the two like you have to. Okay, you're not gonna lock me into like the end of the game, right? I'm gonna have a second. Okay, thank God. Do. Enter the Well of Souls. I'm not gonna do that yet because we have another DLC dungeon to do. And this one is honestly, I think, one of the more interesting ones. It'd be really funny if you get cutscene locked at the end game after a cutscene of there is no coming back. Ugh, hate that idea. So this one actually features a character that was supposed to be in Darksiders 1 but got cut. Who I believe is just referred to as the last human. So here we are, on Earth. We don't really spend a whole lot of time on Earth in the main campaign, so it is kind of nice that there's like a whole...
Focus your fire!
It's a girl! Uriel, how you doing? Uriel, hi Uriel, hi Uriel. Uriel, hi.
Focus your fire!
One second, guys. I gotta help out Uriel. Curling my rotting, matted hair on my finger. Hi, Uriel. We really, no matter what we breed, we are still made of seed. God, ain't that the truth? This is a lot of guys. But it's okay, I can take them in a fight. Hi, Uriel. Hi, Uriel. Uriel, hi.
Uriel, the Hellguard endures.
Though the White City is forbidden to us, we yet serve the light. These are the days of reckoning. We shall not falter. And we are not alone.
Love that attitude.
Human survivors have been reported by my Hellguard.
That seems unlikely.
I am sworn to truth. You know this, Ryder.
If some shred of humanity yet clings to life, I would speak with them. Where were they seen?
Far beyond this battlefield, horseman.
I will find them.
If the Third Kingdom is not yet extinguished. Perhaps there is meaning to our battles beyond annihilation. Farewell, Death. You have your task, and I have mine.
Technically speaking, at this point, they don't know this, but the Third Kingdom isn't completely extinguished because of what happens in Darksiders 3, but they don't know that yet. Mommy's not sorry, Mommy not sorry. Oh my gosh, hi, Uriel. Everyone appreciates the angel mommy. As they should. Does not appear to be anything up here. I don't know why it let me come up this way.
May our paths never cross.
Oh, do you not like me that much? Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Huh? These guys seem mad at me. Ah, alright. Ravager. Oh, he's got magics. Stop it. Stop it with the magics. Damn, hard rejected. We just gotta prove ourselves. It's not... It's not too late. Ow. Okay, cool. Alright, so where are we headed? What is going to be our way through here? Ah, here we go. This side hasn't collapsed. We can run this back. Gulp. Gulp. Oh, grab this too. Sick, sick. Why'd they block that off? I can't even go that way. Like, I can go around this way, I guess. You know, I will say that, like, after spending a good chunk of the game going around, like, all the, like, very interestingly designed environments. Hold on, I want to make sure that I've got, like, the right mic plugged in, or I'm on here. Yeah, the Yeti. Okay. After spending so much of the game going around all, like, the most interestingly designed environments, like, the Forge Lands, I would go so far even as to say, like, the Land of the Dead, Lost Light, the Shadow's Edge, is that what it was called? The Hell World? The human world stuff is, or the Earth stuff is maybe a little underwhelming, just because, like, this is just buildings. This is just a place. Like, this is a place, like, I look at this and I'm like, I've been here before. Like, I went to New York. This is just a place I've been. It's not even the interesting, boring, like, Bayo 3. Bayo 3 at least had color. Oh! Okay, we're so back. You're saying that the Third Kingdom is boring? We do not speak of Bayo 3. Okay, we've just picked up, like, a couple possessed weapons. These are just regular sides and possessed double sides. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's start feeding some stuff to it. Because I think these have the capability of being, like, stronger than our current sides if we get them fully upgraded. Okay. Health per kill, wrath steal, shock damage, damage. Let's do health on crit. Up health on crit, yep. Yep, not using it. Do some shock damage. I haven't checked out the Possessed Mace yet, so... okay, hold on. Just 1 and 2 in Origins. Ravenholm Traps. Look, the best part of the Bayo 3 stream was the level where we were talking about the fake stores. And Gage gave us fun frog facts. They're kind of moist. I think that was the Japan part. That was one of them. I do like looking at fake stores in video games. Shock damage. And health on crit for the last one. Okay. So let's take a look here. 252, 243. It's a small bump, but it's worthwhile. Plus, I like the look of these ones, honestly. Big, chunky scythes. But yeah, looking at fake stores in video games is always fun. I remember that was pretty fun when on the, God, what was it? The, Bullet Witch stream. Oh, okay. Shit. Okay, hold up. How do I get out of here? Oh, alright. Okay, so that's timed, it seems like. How do I do this? Should probably practice before I go, like... Nope. Oh, wait. What if I... Oh, yeah, I can just do that. Okay. Oh. Oh shit, federal election season is in full swing down under. I'm getting a bunch of election videos popping up. Woof. Ah, I see. Hold on. Hell yeah, here we go. Skeleton key. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's take a dip. Sploosh. Ooh. Secrets? No, no secret. Why is this here? I hope you find another gnome. I don't... Excuse me. I don't think I can find gnomes in the DLC, unfortunately. I think gnomes are main game only. And given that the first gnome that we found was in the final dungeon of the game, I think we more or less missed our chances. No, 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 no. Why is that giving me... Oh, right, because I'm using that. Ew. Yeah, there being Ravenholm traps means that somebody had to be around here to set them. Important thing to note. Nordic games. Ow. Defiler. Please don't defile me. I'm allergic to defiling. Hey, who's that guy? Oh! That dude just shot a demon with a bullet. Y'all see that? This guy out here shooting demons with bullet. I should probably start feeding this thing, huh? See if it's any better than what we've got. Hold on. Back to the crow hammer. Yes. Let's do some fire damage. So you shot demons with bullets. That's true. But that guy, that's like a human. That's like a human man. Crit damage. Let's do strength. Crit damage. And crit damage. And fully upgraded, it's worse than what we have. Cool. Hugh the Human Man. I forget if this guy has a name. I don't think he does. Do I have any skill points? No. Hold on, I gotta kill this guy. He's going to be a problem. Why are you running? Whoops, spawning they pit. Wait.
Dust? What do you see?
Dust wants me to go to that door, so I'm going to go to this door. This is why I like games that, like, blatantly show you where the critical path is, because it's just like, I don't want to go that way. I want to find secrets. I want to find cool shit. Bestow unto me the cool shit.
I will hunt you down! You'll pay for what you've done!
Oh, hi,
This is a
Steve Bloom.
mistake, human. I only wish to speak.
I guess I'm not going this way. It's Steve, everybody. Steve's here. Everyone say hi to Steve. But not Minecraft Steve. Cowboy Bebop Steve. Cowboy Bebop. Cowbot B-Boy. Okay, here we go. Ooh, secrets? Secrets! Does Steve know Lahi? Who can say? Can I get a Lahi in chat? Oh. Thank you for the Lahi in chat. The Hell Maul. The souls of the slaughtered held locked and damned within the confines of this hammer's agonizing shade, burning and tearing at all its strengths in an attempt to strip life from its foes and bring the weapon's existence back into form. He who swings the mighty Hell Maul swings the anguish of fours? Wars what? Wars fought eons past.
I cannot.
Alright, let's take a look at the Hell Mall. It's worse than what I have. Cool. Cool. Love that for me. Maybe you can find a Hell Savage. Savage Oppress. Oh, because it's Hell Mall. So you were making the Star Wars. Okay. I see what you've done to me here. Oop. Is this level just Philadelphia hard? Perhaps I can get a cheese steak. Ah. Little bit of cycle back, huh? I do not recognize this place. Hold on then. Cheesesteak sounds real good, actually. I think it was Regulation Podcast where they were talking about how, like, if a place is known for a particular food, then the food is worse in that place than if you were to get it somewhere else. Oh, look. Whoop. I watched the Wigan Kebab video recently, and just beyond the absolute absurdity of that video and just like the words that come out of people's mouths, it's hard to watch that without thinking about how that place closed down because like the owner who's featured in that video got caught fucking one of the waitresses. But like I keep thinking about the titular Wigan Kebab, which is just a meat pie and a sandwich. I don't get to have meat pies very often. It's usually just shepherd's pies, and I like a good shepherd's pie. I'll be honest. But like I feel like I don't get a lot of like meat pie varietals in my life.
There's nothing left to lose. It's easier to keep your head. Most people panicked or tried to fight the demons. Can't blame them. They were slaughtered like cattle. Nothing they did mattered in the end.
I'm sorry to hear that, Steve. Oh! Okay, that was pretty good. Come to Australia/New Zealand. Meat pie culture is huge down here. Oh, I bet. Xana, y'all got a bunch of like weird-ass animals down there. Is there a particularly weird, like, buckwild kind of meat you've eaten in the past? Natalie likes to talk all the time about how, like, she wants to eat one of every animal on Earth, at least once in her life. Especially the endangered ones. The underground. Steve blooming it up. He do be. Wigan kebab, smack farm, pea wet, Babby's yed. Hold on. There it is. Okay, 1 second. Kangaroo is like real lean beef. Crocodile is like meaty texture but fishy taste. Have I had croc or gator? I've probably had gator. I think gator is usually the more likely meat to find in America. I've had gator before. It was pretty good, honestly. I remember it's a little like, I hate to be like, oh, it tastes just like chicken, but like it kind of did, but it was like a bit chewier. Okay. Alright. Witchetty grub tastes like nuts but is gooey. Okay, you've said words that I don't immediately recognize, and now I'm scared. Please assuage my fears. What the fuck is a witchetty nut? Or witchetty nut? Witchetty grub? If for no other reason so that I can pass this information on to Natalie once she's woken up. It's bush tucka? Okay, once more, words I don't understand. Gonna need some explanation. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. I'm gonna need just a little bit more explanation, that's all. You're doing good. I think we're almost there. Tucka is Aussie slang for food. Oh, okay. Wait, so when you say... Wait, hold on. Okay, so I'm starting to put it together. When you say grub, are we talking about slang for food grub, or are we talking like grub, like insect bebby? This is an important distinction. I do like Aussie slang. I think Aussie slang might be some of my favorite slang to just like hear used in conversation. Generally because it tends to be surrounded by words I understand, and that just makes it like all the more interesting. Okay. So bush tucka is food derived from the Australian bushland. No, I put that together at the very least. Typically from the native Aboriginal peoples of the land. Insect babby. Okay. So what the fuck is a witchetty? Hold on. I have a working idea of what bush refers to in this context, thankfully. I am well read enough that there are certain words that I do recognize. Oh, those look very juicy. Hold on. Witchetty grub is a term used in Australia for the large white wood-eating larvae of several moths. Okay. Moth grubs. Interesting. Okay, okay. They feed on the roots of the witchetty bush. Okay. Okay. In particular, applies to the larvae of the cossid moth. Let's take a look at the cossid moth. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a pretty moth. Term can also apply to larvae of other cossid moths, ghost moths, okay, or longhorn beetles. Interesting. Herb is used mainly when the larvae are being considered as food. The grub is the most important insect food of the desert and has historically been a staple in the diets of Aboriginal Australians. Okay. Neato bandito. So they're like nuts but gooey. Okay. I don't know if I don't know how to feel about a gooey nut. Oh boy. Goldburger.
Impossible.
Okay, I think we're probably... That seems like a door that we're going to circle back around to. I think part of what's got me interested in this is we did burgers from a local place recently, like well, not a local place, like I'm pretty sure it's a chain, but it's like a fancy burger place. And I think friend of the stream and housemate Austin got a bison burger. And I feel like I've only had like bison meat like a handful of times in my life, but I do remember it being like pretty tasty. Did you know that black-eyed peas are a real plant and not just a hip-hop band? That I did know. Ow. This guy. Oh. Shooting me. Oh. Okay, so weird Aussie foods. Have you ever heard of Chico? For some reason that sounds familiar, but I can't say that I know specifically what it is. I will say generally the only thing that I know, the only food I know that like is in particular of like Australian cuisine is like, oh god, what is it? It's the berry bread? The bread with the sprinkles on it. I want that. That looks good. Hold on. Didn't you say something? Nah, I think she's still sleeping. Kind of like Australia's take on a spring roll. Okay. Like sushi? Yeah, very good fucks. I'm glad, because there's always there is at some point like always the worry of just like, oh yeah, this thing that you've heard of isn't actually as big a deal as you're making it out to be in your mind. So just like hearing just like, oh yeah, this thing you've heard of is actually like super fucking good. Just like sick, awesome. I think what's fucking me up is that we know where that sniper is. So hearing the gun go off and then there be like a zip through the air as it like cuts the rope, and we know he's not that far from the rope, is fucking like, how slow is this man's bullets? Did you know that in Australia we call cotton candy fairy floss? No, but that tracks. I don't like calling cotton candy floss, though. You know? That feels weird. The only time I ever refer to it as like floss in any context is when I'm talking about how like it's all that H.P. Lovecraft would eat for several years of his life as a child. Which is probably like a gross exaggeration, but is also really funny to think about. Safe House 3. Hello, sir.
Get it over with, then.
Peace, human. Tis not yet your time.
Right. We'll see about that. You're no demon. I can tell that much. If you don't want to kill me, why chase me across the whole damn city?
I thought your kind was no more.
Who or what are you?
I am death.
Death is the one thing that's eluded me. Why, after all this, do you come for me now?
This feels like a character Scarf should have met. He was supposed to be a character that wore that. In the original, he is like intended to be like the last surviving human. I don't wanna. Ow. 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 Joke's on you, I'm not built for defense. Enraged War Master. Oh, come on, man. No fair refilling your health bar like that. Hold up. Oop. Whoa. I'm really hungry now. Oh, that reminds me. What, do you need to order food?
Mostly beasts. And, well, the others. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were angels. Doesn't matter. Neither cares much for our kind.
I eat gummy sharks regularly.
Somehow.
You would think less of me had I come
Gummy
at
sharks
any
are
other
good.
time. How can it be that humans still live?
I would hardly call this living. Yeah, my body works just fine. But everything that I live for is gone.
Still, you should be dead.
I stay low. There are ways of avoiding the demons. They're not all powerful as they would have us believe.
You said us, there are others.
Not sure. But I work alone. Some things never change, I guess. Even after the apocalypse.
What became of those humans?
I don't know. I could only hope that their end was quick.
That is most likely. I respect your need for secrecy, human, but I must know, how did you survive?
I was a Boy Scout.
What?
Never mind.
Call it flake, standard fish and chips
Demon
fare.
Lord caught up with me a while back. We made a deal. I sold my soul.
I see. And what else did you give up?
Forced me to tell him the hiding place of the other survivors.
Fucked
What
up.
was this demon's name?
He called himself Belial.
Belial.
What are you gonna do?
Kill him. First, he will tell me what happened to the other humans.
Kill him? You're out of your mind! Those things that attacked us on the street, they were nothing. Belial's a demon lord!
I've slain many lords in my
Belial.
time.
Whatever you say. Oh yeah, and if you see my soul lying around, mind fetching it for me?
Sure, man. Like, just pick that up off the ground. Give it a good dusting. I like his little, like, mechanical leg you can see there.
Don't you have a demon lord to kill?
Yeah, dog. Don't even worry about it. Your boy Death is on it. I just gotta grab this real quick. Whatever this is. Hopefully it's something cool. Ice Reaver. The Ice Reaver forged with power opposite of the burning core of hell. Crafted with a bite that can snap freeze all forms of life to an icy halt, the blade's enhanced with a demonic curse that drains the energy from all it touches, granting its master power alongside defense. Now let's take a look at those. Worse than what I got. Anyway. Oh, funny Protal. Return to Uriel. Give it a good old-fashioned spit shine. Yeah, you got it. Uriel, you'll never believe what I've found. Oh, you don't have any more dialogue for me. You just have shop. All right. So where am I headed? Okay, I'm probably gonna actually want to go back to that hideout. I'm glad that there's a portal just between the two places. I think we could finish this game tonight. I don't know if I'll go... I should go right into Darksiders 3 because we are... We're not on like a definitive clock just yet, but we do know that there's a new Darksiders game coming, so getting the series finished and just polished off is probably in our best interest. Okay. Like, sure, there are other games that, like, I want to, like, make sure that I get around to playing and, like, eventually deleting them off the hard drives of the consoles they're taking up space on, Forspoken. But at the same time, it's just like, no, I've got a goal in mind. I've got something I'm working towards. And I like Darksiders 3. Ooh, okay. Belial's lair. Wait, just like we're here already? Fuck, alright. There's a door right there. The problem is I can't stay up too late because I am actually working tomorrow. I had to switch some days around this week, so I work Saturday this week. Oh, fuck, really? Alright. Ow. My power's increased. Oh, and I got a skill point. Hold up. Ooh, that's really good. I'm gonna wait for the whole clip to reload. I do love whenever they give me this gun. Can you blow yourself with... Can I what? I mean, maybe. I don't think that's one of its main functions, but... You know, you might need to stick something into the end of it, like into the barrel. You know, just make that a little bit more comfortable. Maybe try not to press the trigger on it. But I think you could manage. To answer your actual question, no, I don't think you could blow yourself up with it. It'd be a bit tricky with the barrel length. So recently it was April Fool's Day, and we did get a couple Western devs who did like the visual novel / dating sim joke, which famously everyone is really tired of, though I have my thoughts on that I don't intend to share. But if you've heard me talk about like my attitudes towards like the way that some people complain about like less than serious visual novels, then you know. But recently I saw somebody posit the question of like, why? Hold on. I saw someone posit the question of like, you know, why do Western developers do like visual novel or dating sim jokes so much? And you know, I got thinking about it. And honestly, the answer's obvious. Visual novels and dating sims are really easy to make mock-ups for. Like, generally speaking, you need, like, a static screenshot, maybe a few art assets, throw together a text box with some words in it, and you're good to go, you know? So it's just, it's not necessarily that, like, oh, Western developers don't take dating sims or visual novels seriously. It's just that, unfortunately, in the realm of, like, game genres that it's really easy to like make fake versions of for the purpose of a joke, visual novels are just kind of up there, unfortunately. I'm like, I got nothing against visual novels or dating sims or something or anything like that. Like, for God's sakes, I'm a fan of the fucking Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney series. I just did that whole stream of Be Our Guest that I really enjoyed. So, like, I enjoy that shit, for sure. But, ooh, are those new possessed sides? Hold on. Oh, Be Our Guest was fun. It was. I just got hit by something. Ooh. Do I have enough to start upgrading this? Okay. Sacrifice that, yep. Oh, okay. Critical damage. Strength up. Critical damage. Critical damage. Number go up. That's how we do it. Wrath on execute. And critical chance up, for sure. Okay, this is better. Oh, look at those. That's the shit I like. Yeah, I guess it's really just like if your priority, like during development, is not to, like, make sure that you've got something like ready for April Fools when it rolls along. Like, if you need something that, if you want something that you can like sort of throw together, like a fake mock-up for, like in an afternoon, you know, then realistically speaking, like,
I cannot.
a fake visual novel screenshot is kind of a no-brainer. Hi, Belial.
Belial. The legions of hell must be in a sorry state to make you a lord.
Curb your tongue, horseman, or I will tear it out. Why have you trespassed into my domain?
It seems some humans have survived the apocalypse, despite the best efforts of your kind.
You speak of the hunter.
He claimed that he sold you his soul.
His soul's damnation was merely a threat to keep him in check. After all, how much harm can one human truly cause? Lilith and Samir may coddle you, horseman, but I have no more patience for your problem.
Did you deceive the hunter? Or did he deceive you?
You will die here!
We both know that isn't true.
Yeah, I've still got a final boss to get to, man. Whoop. Okay. what is this? Oh, okay. What the? Do I need to hit that, or like... There we go. Alright. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Ow. Okay, less good. But we're fine, it's fine. Ow. Rude. Okay. Ah, fucking. Alright. What? Goddamn, alright. Rude. Oh, my guys are dead. Right, that is something. Oops. Okay. That's it. Oh, come on. Ugh, alright. Oh, this is rough. Okay. Shit. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Fuck, 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 fuck. Damn it. Oh, God, this is tough. I'm gonna need to start at the beginning of that fight now, huh? Oh, I'm before the cutscene. Okay, sure. I would like to skip the cutscene, please. I feel like he wasn't doing this particular move before. Ow. This is proving to be easier, I guess. I don't know what that is. Maybe I can just see the matrix now. Okay, so this is the one where it is in a stable position. Very quickly. Raise the fools up. Ow. Whoop. Okay, this is where it's going to become a problem. So let's see if maybe... Ow. Fuck. Got it. Okay, cool. That's the first Belial when two fetishes collide. Yay. I win. Belial's trident. Greed seeds from the bladed prongs of this wretched weapon, robbing its victim of life and coin. Echoing its former master's cruel intent, the barbs of its face whispers a constant taunt to those it has slain. Thou art good for naught. Fucked up. Special ability, Midas Touch. He was bats all along. Who'd have thought? Okay. So now we get to go tell the hunter that he gave up all of his human friends for nothing. I'm sure he'll take that really well. Hey, buddy.
Back? Belial. Is he...
Belial is dead.
You're serious? I don't know what you are, but
He'll be
grateful.
fine.
My soul is free.
Hunter, your soul was never captive. Belial admitted that he had no power to take it.
He tricked me? I gave the others up for nothing?
Yeah, man.
Chance that the humans escaped the Demon Lord.
That's not possible.
I must be certain you're not coming along.
No. I can't live with what I've done. Death. As long as you're here.
You wish to be taken now.
Please.
Very well.
Dungeon completed. Yay! Hooray! We did it! We completed the dungeon! Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy that we completed the dungeon? Do we feel good about this? Do we feel good about completing the dungeon? Okay. So now we can go do the final boss. With our cool, goopy sides. And we can finish up Darksiders 2. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I have to go alone.
We have to go alone. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Oh. So here we are at the Well of Souls. So here we are at the Well of Souls. Don't know why. Why did I say that like that? Who can say?
Have you ever wondered, Death, why you are untouched, while those around you wither and rot in the grip of corruption?
I think I'm just a cool guy.
You are already blackened by the sin of betrayal.
Yeah, maybe.
How can you defeat that which seethes in your own heart?
Hi,
You
Absalom.
cannot stop me without forever damning your soul. Then so be it.
Hell yeah. Let's McFucking go. The Avatar of Chaos.
Feel the power you found.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, okay. Rude. Whoop.
This is no place.
This is no place for a horse. Ooh, okay. Oh, not the tentacles. This is really loud for some reason. Okay, hold on. It's also really funny that Absalom is the Prince of Hell. Actually, no, Absalom's a Nephilim. Absalom was the original Nephilim in the context of Darksiders. And, yeah, death killed him. But, like, he festered with hate in his heart and became corruption. He's King David's son. Motherfucker got killed because his hair got caught in a tree and yanked him off his horse. Okay, well, give them credit for interrupting your finisher. No. Oh, he's all goopy. He's a goopy boy. One could go so far as to say that he's the goopiest. Go, my ghouls. It's so loud. Not sure why those in particular are as loud as they are. I don't know if this is really purification, I'm gonna be honest. This feels like the other thing. You know, corruption, the thing you are. You alright, hon? Okay, just checking. Proportion. This guy really looks like a WoW villain. Proportions, art style. That's kind of just how the look of Darksiders works, honestly. Oh, shit. No, don't do that. No, come on. Come on. That's way too much of my health bar to be taken off of me. With that. again. It's fine. Didn't whip it that time. And isn't that what's important? That I don't whip it on the third attempt? Hold on. Let's do this properly. Oh, wait. What's up, hon? Huh? Door open? Oh yeah, door open. The cat must have gotten in here. Yoink. Yeah, I can go check. Give me one moment. Be right back, everybody, and then we'll watch this final cutscene. Alright, we're back. Let's go ahead and watch this last cutscene. Unless it isn't the last cutscene. Like, Absalom could come back from this. Oh no, he is... Oh, maybe he is dead. Maybe we're done. I think we're done.
Take my hand once more, brother.
Oh no, this feels like a Phase 2 intro, actually. Whoop! Hold on. Oh, things getting a little glitchy here. He could walk it off. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, end of game, end of game.
I've killed Absalom. Stopped the corruption. I stand at last at the Well of Souls. With no idea what I must do next.
It is quite simple,
Oh hey, Crow Daddy.
and yet most difficult.
I'm in no humor for riddles, Crowfather.
You may tap the power of the well to return the kingdom of man, or you may resurrect the Nephilim. But know that choosing one will forever doom the other.
My brother War. I would protect him above all.
To return man to the earth will require a sacrifice.
Hence why returning man to Earth would doom the Nephilim. Because death needs to sacrifice the souls of his brethren in order to resurrect mankind.
Thus from death came life, and the seeds of humanity were resown. But death's journey was not ended. On the shattered earth, his brother War had slain the destroyer.
You will be hunted. The White City for certain. The Council, and there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
War had broken the seventh seal, summoning the horsemen of the apocalypse. And the number of the riders shall ever be 4.
Hell yeah. Okay, but as the Kingdom of Man needs to come back, okay, do we really need mankind? Everything in Darksiders seems to indicate that there is some sort of important role that mankind is intended to play in the greater scope of the balance between heaven and hell. One of the other games goes into it in a bit more detail. Oh, dat Liam O'Brien. Yeah. War is one of the roles that I know Liam O'Brien the most for. It's really just kind of a grimier vice that he does. Yeah, I forget if it's 3 or Genesis that goes more into detail with what man is supposed to be. But I believe it does get brought up. What role is that? Fucking everything up more? No, it's... Oh, God, there's... You know, it might be 3 that goes into it. It's something about, like, their potential, you know? Where it's just like, you know, hell and heaven are constantly at war with each other, but, like, as societies, they've stagnated, pretty much. Whereas humanity is meant to have just, like, pure, untapped potential. It's a whole thing. I heard him in Gears of War 5 recently. I still need to play Gears 5. I have a whole stream series playing the Gears games planned out. That I do need to get around to, especially in the wake of Gears of War E-Day being announced. I would like to go ahead and play through all the games ahead of that. War with each other. Bro, we are constantly at war with ourselves. No, sorry, I'm just taking the piss for humor's sake. No, I get you. It is interesting because I want to say it's 3 that it comes up in, because I think they also discuss the fact that, like, mankind's potential was like derailed. We'll need to get to 3 and see if it talks about it. I can't really recall. It's been a hot minute since I last played Darksiders 3. And Darksiders Genesis, for that matter. But that's Darksiders 2. I think, did we finish that? I think we finished that without going into double-digit streams, which I think is a better record than the last time I played through this game. Hold on. Let me pull this up and just check the numbers here. Okay, so the first time I played Darksiders 1, I beat it in 7 streams. When I played Darksiders 2, I tended to cap my streams closer to the 2-hour mark, with I think the longest one being 2 hours 25 minutes and the shortest being like an hour and a half, or just a little over an hour and a half. Darksiders 3, Darksiders 2 was 13 parts, my original playthrough. Darksiders 3, I beat in 6 parts. And then when I streamed Darksiders 1 again, I was able to finish it in 6 streams. So I was able to shorten that by one stream, and then we've beaten Darksiders 2 in 9 streams now, so that's 4 streams shorter. Mostly because all the streams that I did do were longer. Good game. Good video game. I'm excited to get into Darksiders 3 because I think Fury is probably my favorite of the Horsemen. And I think part of that is because, like, she has, like, a character arc. Not that the others don't, but, like, a lot of them are more plot-focused, whereas hers is more, like, focused inward. War needs to, like, clear his name, but also kind of comes to realize that he can't necessarily trust the council 100%. It's sort of about him sort of like breaking out of being everyone else's puppet. Deaths is about kind of like learning to live with the fact that, like, yes, he is responsible. He is, like, directly responsible for the death of his brethren. He's the one that betrayed them. But also realizing kind of just like there's more important things going on, and he needs to kind of get over himself a little bit. And then Fury's is more focused inward, is more inwardly focused, where she's kind of learning to, I kind of guess, get over her own damage and her own insecurities. But I like Darksiders 3. It's probably the only, like, Souls-like game that I've actually managed to complete. And that's mostly in part because, like, its gameplay is a lot more in line with, like, the rest of the Darksiders series. To the point that they actually, like... What about Strife? I like Strife. Strife does get... It's been a hot minute since I've played Darksiders Genesis, but I know that there's like a lot of development with like Strife on a personal level, and then like his relationship with War in that game. So I'm looking forward to experiencing that again. But yeah. Forgot about Best Boy, damn. It's been a hot minute since I played a lot of these games. Anyways, here's Lilith. What's she up to?
You're alone, Lilith. Where are my Nephilim?
My prince,
The end war is upon us. Yet instead of the army you promised me, death has returned man to the balance.
I await your punishment.
This time, Lilith, you will get no pleasure from it.
She'll probably be fine. Would you like to start a new game plus with your current character? This will overwrite your save data to complete any remaining side quests. Choose no and return to your last save. I can... This game had New Game Plus. I could have been doing New Game Plus this whole time. I didn't have to start from fucking scratch. When the fuck did this game get New Game Plus? Was that recent? It was added later yet. God. Motherfuckers. Can't believe they've done this to me. Anyway. But yeah, that's Darksiders 2. That's going to be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can find me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Audrey and B of Team Capital. You can find on Blue Sky, Twitch, Tumblr, VGen, YouTube at Team Capital. That's TEAMCATPLE. They do fantastic work. I highly recommend commissioning them. Use the VGen. Don't email them. Don't do it. Don't email. I swear to God, I'll fucking get you. VTuber was done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW, with rigging by V747, who you can find on Patreon. Let me do a quick check to see if there is anyone we want to raid at the moment. Oh, Penny Lopi's streaming. Let's go ahead and raid Penny. Upcoming streams. Tomorrow, we are going to be finishing up Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. And then next week, we've got some more Shadows of Mordor on Wednesday. Final Fantasy 14 on Thursday. We're coming up on my 100th stream of Final Fantasy 14, which is kind of exciting, actually. I have no idea if I'm going to do anything special for it, though. I don't know what I would do, honestly. And then next Friday, Darksiders 3, maybe? I don't know if I'll, like, put a buffer between this one and Darksiders 3. I might. I might have something planned. Who knows? Who can say? Tune in to find out. I want to do, like, guest streams again, but I haven't, like, made up any new sort of, like, guest stream infrastructure since the switch over to the 3D VTuber. So I'm going to need to figure that out before I have anybody else on. But yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same shark time, same shark channel. Take care, everybody.